Welcome, Aquarius, to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast for January 25th through the 31st of 2016. I'm Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology, very different from mainstream astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to click the link up above for more information. All right, Aquarius, so this week we've got Mercury going station direct on Monday, and when he does, he's going to be within 1 degree orb of Pluto. So a very transformative week, as you can see here in the transit graph. Because he's stationed, it's going to take him time to gain his momentum, and so it really drags out this conjunction with Pluto. So this is nothing new in the sense that we've already had two other conjunctions with Pluto here, and so now it's the last and final one. And with the retrograde, the past 3 weeks, whatever we've been learning about, for you specifically, I think your ideals, maybe your group environment or organizations that you're a part of, maybe your hopes and wishes or things into the future, which is Sagittarius in your 11th house. So it's great. It's a great week to implement that, really draw the line and be, proactive in that sense, as long as it's, in that healthy way, which is Pluto, stripping away all your non-essentials, stripping away the ego, essentially, so that you can have more freedom, more change, and just a more healthier sense of hopes and wishes and dreams, and a healthier sense of your organizations or groups. So changing perspective, but really applying what you've been learning these past few weeks about those areas, and doing whatever it is that you've maybe learned or feel like needs to be implemented this week. So I think on Monday, with it, Mercury station, it's still kind of pausing, but as the week unfolds, putting that stuff forward. Now, Mercury also rules your 5th house of self-expression, so it has been a transformative time, I feel like, for the way you express yourself. Maybe even your interests in life have been changing, and what's really meaningful to you also, with Mercury ruling your 8th. And so those are good areas to focus on too. Where can you change the way you express yourself? What are some of your interests and hobbies or things that can be changed or implemented towards these possibilities? All right, so that's going to be the emphasis of the week, as well as Jupiter conjoining up to the North Node still. That went exact last weekend. So if last weekend you got some insights, maybe about relationships, maybe about your one-to-one connections or partnerships, or whatever it was, applying that and implementing those energies here as these few weeks unfold. This is going to be going on all the way into February. So it's a great time to see what's possible and implement that specifically with your one-to-one connections. This could also be financial, material, since Jupiter rules your 2nd, and even those group things or organizational things or your ideals can be implemented as well right now with this conjunction. And really for the next 2 years, cultivating your relationships, your partnerships, one-to-one connections. So that's going to be the week, and then as we go into the weekend, Venus is sextiling up to Neptune. So there is an easygoingness about the groups or friends or the ideals, which is nice at this time on that level. This is an easygoingness where I think you just have naturally more faith and trust in the process, and there's an opening for that, for you to enjoy the simpler energies and the more lighthearted energies of those 11th house matters. It could also be good for home and family, personal life, maybe health, and also what's possible with your philosophy over the weekend. Now going into next week, Mercury is squaring up to Uranus. So this is, again, nothing new here, but with Uranus in your 2nd house has really been calling you to have more freedom with your values. Where can you make change with the financial material stuff or with the things you value in life? And that's a good way of working with it into next week, is taking that grounded approach and applying it, I think, specifically towards these things that are unfolding with your, your ideals or your community things. So that's the week in a nutshell. Mars is transitioning into your 9th house of philosophy, spirituality, travel, and adventure. So for about the next month, you'll have Mars here, which is going to be a lot of drive and motivation for you to cultivate those areas of life. And I think it's a great week to pursue philosophy, to learn more, to express it, to assert yourself there. And your energy levels could be quite high too, with Mars at the top of your chart. Now your Sun's in the 12th, so while all this is going on, there is this receptive side to all of this. I think it's still good for you to get that alone time, that spiritual time out, and through that I think you can gain a lot of energy and insight. All right, Aquarius, so have a great week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.